Okay, today we're going to be solving natural log equations. And some examples will look like the natural log of x minus 3 squared is equal to 4. All right, so here's your technique for solving these problems. When we have the natural log symbol on one side of the equation, we're going to cross it out, and we're going to add an e to the power that's on the other side of the equation. So if I rewrote this, it would look like x minus 3 squared equals e raised to the 4th. And now you're going to treat the equation just like you would any other equation, in that you're going to get the x by itself. So your next step here would be to square root each side. We're going to get rid of this exponent of 2. So when we square root the left-hand side, we get just x minus 3. Now, on this right-hand side, anytime you take the even root of anything, you need to use the positive negative symbol. So the square root of e to the 4th is positive or negative e squared. And now we're going to add 3 to each side. So we get an x that's equal to positive or negative e squared plus 3. Now, when you have to finish this, the way that you finish it is you take positive e squared and you add 3, and then the opposite of e squared and you add 3. So you're going to get 2 values here. Now, the button that you're looking for on your calculator, you've got the natural log button, which is this right here. Then usually behind it, you've got this symbol. All right, and in my calculator, I have to use the second function because this is in green. So for me to get e squared in this TI-30XA, I type in the exponent, the second button, and then this button right here, e to the x. It's replacing the x with the 2. All right, so 2 second e to the x equals, I get 7.389, and then I add 3 to it. So 10.389. And then our other solution would be the opposite of e squared plus 3. So we can take the e squared again, make it negative, and then add 3 to it. And that's negative 4.389. All right, so those are your 2 solutions for this original equation. Again, make a note, if you have to, that anytime you take the even root, you need to use this positive negative symbol, and you're going to have 2 solutions. All right, so let's look at the natural log of x is equal to 2. Little simpler version right here. So again, we're going to eliminate this natural log symbol, and we're going to raise e to the power on the right-hand side of the equation. So what we get is x is equal to e squared. So we just need to square e in the calculator. So 2 second e to the x is 7.389. Natural log of 3x plus 5 squared is equal to 4. So again, we're going to cancel this symbol, add e to the right side. We get 3x plus 5 squared is equal to e to the 4th. We square root each side. Square root of 3x plus 5 squared is 3x plus 5. And that's equal to, again, this is going to be positive or negative, e squared. So subtract 5 from each side. So 3x is equal to positive or negative e squared minus 5. And then divide both sides by 3. So you're going to have two solutions again. So x is equal to e squared minus 5 divided by 3 in the calculator. 0.796. And then e squared, we're going to take the opposite of e squared. Minus 5 divided by 3. Negative 4.13. So those are your two solutions. Any questions up till now? All right, natural log of 2x plus the natural log of 3 is equal to 2. All right, this is an expanded form, so we're going to write it as a single log first. Addition corresponds to multiplication, so we get the natural log of 2x times 3 is 6x, and that's equal to 2. We delete the symbol and add the e to the right side, so we get 6x equals e squared. And then divide each side by 6. So our x is equal to 1.232. let's look at something like 1.4 plus the natural log of x squared is equal to 5. All right, so let's get this natural log by itself. Let's subtract 1.4 from each side. On the left-hand side, we get the natural log of x squared equals 2. 5 minus 1.4, which is 3.6. Cancel the natural log symbol, add the e. So our x squared equals e to the 3.6. And we find the square root of each side. And again, we're taking an even root. So we've got x that's equal to positive or negative e to the 3.6. So 3.6, second e, 36.598. And then it's going to be negative 36.598. Questions? Let's look at one more here. Let's go natural log of x minus 2 over 3 is equal to 5. All right, so same technique again here. Cancel and add. So on the left, we get x minus 2 over 3. On the right-hand side, we get e to the 5th. So we're going to multiply each side by 3. On the left, these cancel. So x minus 2 is equal to 3e to the 5th. And then we're going to add 2 to each side. So our x is equal to 3 times e to the 5th plus 2. And then we can finish this up. So I'm going to take e to the 5th times 3 plus 2. 447.239. All right, so any questions? For electronic assignment purposes, round to 3 decimal places. And your practice for today will be on page 481, problems 20 through 28.